While working in Power BI, have you ever wondered which product is secretly driving the most sales? Or which one is barely selling at all? In this video, I'll show you how to find both the highest selling and the lowest selling products using DAX. You'll see how measures can instantly highlight the top and bottom performers easily. Let's get into it. We have these four data tables: categories, customer, orders, and products. In addition to these, I have also created a measures table. Link in the description for you to see later on how to create a measures table. I also have this visual which displays the total sales for each product. I have created this visual by adding the product names in the table along with a simple measure of total sales. We will come back to this visual soon. Let's say for the first example, we need to figure out the highest price of a product. If I scan through the products table, I can see it is 54,999, the price of a laptop. We can find this out using the MAXX function. I'm going to write a measure, max price of a product. MAXX expects a column name. We can provide the column product price. Let's bring this measure to the canvas. And we get the rounded value as 55,000, which we know is correct. So that's how the MAXX function works. The min function works similarly. If I were to find the lowest price amongst all the products, we will create a new measure. Min price of a product. Min, and we will provide the column name product price from the product table. Let's take this measure onto the canvas and we get the value as 39. Now let's look at something more complex. We will find out the total sales value of the product with the maximum sales. If you look at this table, you can tell that laptop is the product with maximum sales. We will do this in two simple steps so that understanding this is easy. The first step is to create a table that summarizes the total sales for each product. In essence, it replicates this visual. I will create a new table called product sales. Summarize. The first parameter is the table where we will write products. We will group by product name. The name of the new column where we will capture the total sales for our product can be sales. Since it's a name, we will provide it in double quotes. And for the expression, we can write the total sales measure or a SUMX expression. Since we have not discussed the measure, let's write the SUMX expression. SUMX table is orders and the expression will be the product quantity in the orders table multiplied by the price in the related products table. Close the brackets and we get this table. The next step is for us to find out the name of the product and the sales value for the product with the highest sales. I'm going to write a new measure for that. Top product and sales. define a variable top product. We will use a function called top n. We want just one result from the product sales table. And we want the result to be based on the sales column of the product sales table. Sort order is descending so that we get the highest value first. Let's define another variable called product name. We will use the MAXX function. We will refer the top product variable, which contains the details of the product with highest sales. And we will extract the product name that matches the name of the product with the highest sales. Similarly, we can extract the highest sales value. Variable name is sales value. MAXX. Table is top product. And expression is the sales column from the product sales. Now all we need to do is return product name followed by a colon and the sales value. Let's bring the result of this measure onto the canvas, and there you are. Now what if we were to get the name of the product with the lowest sales? Let's start by copying this measure and then make changes to it. Let's change the name from top to lowest. And in the top n function, we will sort the data in ascending order. And that's it. If we bring the measure to the canvas, we see that the products that generated the least revenue are sticky notes with a total sales of 8,541. So that's how you calculate the sales of the products that sold the most or least in Power BI. That's it for this video. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. And if you'd like to learn more about Excel and Power BI, consider subscribing our channel Analytics Success. Thanks for watching.